I had this epiphany probably like 2 years ago, when it came to like being in business, right? Because I started making business content, and I started seeing like a lot of people who shit on me were more men. I was like, why are men shitting on me? You know what I mean? Like, I thought it would be women being like, bitch, whatever. I'm like, you're annoying.
Well, I think we are all like feel challenged because you're awesome at business, right? And I think traditionally it's the men that dominate the face, and
Yeah.
and so there's probably a little bit of friction there, like, ooh, who's this, you know?
Totally. And I think competing priorities in this, and I realize this, this is even to a greater degree with women who have children, I think, is that, and this is going to sound ridiculous, but I just say the shit that like somebody else is going to say. Like, me winning in business wouldn't matter if I didn't have a good marriage and was ugly and fat. I have like multiple priorities, which is like, if I'm winning in business, but I don't feel like I'm winning in how I present myself, how I show up, my health, all those things, or I'm winning in my marriage, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And I think that at the end of the day, if I look at like the measure of success of a man, I think that you can afford, a lot of them at least, and more that I've met, can just solely focus on business. And it's like, they're not really thinking about, because like the measure of a man's success in society is often money.
Right.
And
there's a lot of ugly successful guys.
Yes, oh, 100%, they've got a hot chick, right? But if you look at women, I don't think that many women would say, I'd rather be a billionaire and be fat and ugly. I just don't think so. And so for me, it's interesting because I've had this like thought in my mind. I'm like, you know, I'm okay with that. And I'm willing to say like it's like even like, okay, I have hair and makeup for an hour. Alex doesn't do that. So what's that an hour that he can do or any other guy out there can do? Right. They can put it into their business. And I try to just take meetings while I do my hair and makeup. I fucking do. But I have those competing priorities, which is like, I want to have a great marriage, and I care what I look like. And any woman that says that they don't, I don't know, we ain't the same. But I think that having those competing priorities, and also, I just think that's probably the more difficult part, is like, I won't sacrifice my marriage or myself and my health and my fitness for business. I also won't sacrifice the other, vice versa. Yeah. And so it's like, I have multiple things, and I think if and when we have children, that factors in as well, which is like, I wouldn't just say, fuck everything. And I think I probably come off more one-track minded because I'm not talking about all of those things. You know, I don't necessarily feel like, I don't want to be like a marriage and beauty and all that channel. That's just like not my thing, but it's absolutely a part of my life. And so I think that I'm trying to learn how to play the game of business while also balancing those priorities, which I think is something I would say a decent amount of women experience. I'm just trying to figure out how to do ands, not ors.